All right, this little clip came about a thought of having our horses light and responsive to us in the saddle, having them light in our reins, and I got to thinking about how important it is to me to have my horses light when I go to turn them loose. Not only turn them loose, but when I go to catch them up as well. But in turning a horse loose, I want to have my horse paying attention to me. She may have some distractions, some places she'd like to go. Maybe she'd like to be with her friends. So when I go to turn my horse loose, I'm going to be looking for her to be with me, willing to be with me. You see she looks off there a bit. Now here she's pretty willing to be here. She's not pushing on my hands. And she's nice and light here. Now there's a little bit of wanting to leave, so I just kind of fix that a little bit. When I go to turn her loose, I'll take this halter off. I may bring the halter around here to hold her should she want to run away. And I have had horses that wanted to run as soon as you took the halter off. And there have been times when I've seen folks whack them in the butt because it's cute to see them run off. That can create quite a problem if you think about it. So I'll ask her to stay here with me. When I go to remove the halter completely, I'll come in here, ask one more time, and so that my horse doesn't feel she has to escape from me, when I turn her loose, I'm going to leave. And she's free to go where she wants to go. Usually they won't run off like this. So this can be a fun thing for you to work on right there. Now I'll give you a couple more examples here in just a moment. Here's an example of turning my horse loose when there's a temptation nearby. Her buddies are eating, it's dinner time, and she'd really like to be over there. But I'm going to ask her, in fact, I'm going to insist that she stay with me and stay light. When I pick up on this lead rope, I'd like it to be a little bit like I'd like the reins when I pick up on my reins on my horse, and having my horse light and non-resistant. So here she's looking off over there, but you notice she also knows that she needs to be here with me. You can kind of see that. So when I go to prepare to turn her loose, I want to make sure she's not telling me she's going to leave, but that she's letting me know that she's okay staying here with me. You can see that she'd like to be over there, but you also see that I'm not having to pull on her here. Now, if your horses are in a habit of pulling away from you and leaving and being rude like that, it might be a little more of a challenge. There are things you can do to get them like this. But feeding time is often a problem for a lot of folks, quite a challenge. So she's going to wait on me here, and I'm pretty happy with this. So I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and prepare to take this halter off. And when I do, I'm not going to turn her loose completely. What I'm going to do here is slip it off her nose, but I'm going to hang on here. So if she were to leave, I still have her. I'll do the same thing without the halter, just by having my arm over her neck next. Again, I want her to wait. I want her to not be too anxious. I want her to wait on me. I have this same feeling when I'm riding. I want my horse waiting on me and not being resistant, not pulling on me. So I'll come down here, my right arm over her neck, and maybe I'll bring my left hand over her nose here and just kind of love on her a little bit. And when she feels pretty soft and willing to stay, I'll just step away and allow her to leave. And I step away so that she doesn't feel she has to escape from me. You notice as she leaves, she's leaving without a whole lot of rush going on here, which often they do. But it is feeding time, and now she's gone. She was not disrespectful to me. All right, here's another horse, and he's going to be wanting to go to his buddies and go to chow time, as it is dinner time over there, and there's hay. There are 3 other horses eating, and as you can see, he's a little distracted. But I do want to make sure that he's not pulling on me and trying to direct my feet here. I should be directing his feet. So just to make sure he's with me, I want to see if he's willing to move here for me, if I can move those feet, and if he'll wait patiently for me to turn him loose. A lot of times folks have horses that are pretty pushy at this stage when there's such things as eating time going on. So I'm going to look for him to be with me and not pulling, not pushing on me, not demanding, but just waiting. I want him to wait patiently. I'm not going to ask him to wait longer than he can stand. Over time, our horses will get to where they can wait longer and longer as time goes on and as we work on this. So from here, again, as I've done with others, I'll slip this off his nose. My arm goes around his neck. I ask him to wait. And if I believe that my horse is not going to be too pushy or leaving too disrespectfully, I may not have to step away quite as much as I do on others. But keeping in mind, when I do step away, it's to make sure that connection is broken by me and the horse doesn't feel they have to escape. So he's pretty good right there, and I'm going to turn him loose and allow him to go to his buddies. Once he leaves, I'm all through. I don't care how he leaves so long as he doesn't leave disrespectfully towards me. So I hope this helps you out. A little video on lightness for your horse where you can practice right here on the ground and turning them loose after a nice ride. Hope you enjoy this.